Adam Rayner, an Austrian, was the only man in history to have been recorded as a dwarf and a giant during his lifetime. The tallest person ever recorded to start his life as a dwarf was Adam Rayner. He is the only individual recorded in history to be classified as both a dwarf and a giant. At the age of 18, he was just 4 feet, 0.25 inches tall, but later on a pituitary tumor triggered severe acromegaly, causing him to increase to the abnormal height of 7 feet 8 inches before he died at the age of 51. Adam Rayner had born in Austria in Graz on 22nd February 1899. When he was a child, he was very small, thin and weak. At the age of 18 years, Adam measured only 4 feet, 0.25 inches, and for this reason, he was refused entry into the Austro-Hungarian army during the time of World War I. At the age of 21, several years later, he began to grow at an extreme fast rate. Between 20 years to 30 years of his age, he gained height at an average rate of 9.14 centimeters, that is 3.16 inches per year. By 33 years of his age, Rayner had reached a height of 7 feet 2 inches. Later on, doctors examined Rayner and found that he was suffering from pituitary tumor, which was responsible for Rayner's dramatic growth spurt. The tumor was removed, but Adam Rayner had become very weak and unable to stand due to his malfunctioning pituitary gland and rapid growth. Shortly after the surgery, Rayner had to take shelter in a shelter home for the aged. Here he resided for the rest of his life. He died at the age of 51 on 4th March 1950. At the time of his death, his height was 7 feet 8 inches. It is said that the parents of Adam Rayner were of average height, but Adam, even in adulthood, stood roughly the size of a child, and the doctors had to declare him as a dwarf. But at the age of 30, suddenly he started growing at a fantastic rate and reached the height of 7 feet 2 inches. This baffled the doctors, and they examined Rayner to find him suffering from pituitary tumor. This tumor in pituitary gland causes abnormal growth of the face, hands and feet due to an overproduction of growth hormones. This is known as acromegaly, which include large hands and feet. Adam Rayner is said to be the only man in history to be classified as both a dwarf and a giant in the same lifetime. This is Facts About the World. Please subscribe our channel for such informative videos. Thank you for watching.